Tai Lung was mysteriously abandoned and they never told us why, until now, where they'd reveal the dark reason Tai Lung's father had to abandon him. Spoiler alert, it's all because of the evil master Oogway. But now he's gone, and Tai Lung's father is free to seek revenge against the Valley of Peace. If Tai Lung was so powerful and vicious, imagine what his father would be. The movie starts off like Po's dream in the first Kung Fu Panda movie, but it's no dream. It's actually happening, with the 3D, not 2D animation as Po walks across that bridge in the same majestical outfit he dreamed of, showcasing how far he has come and that he has finally become the great Kung Fu master he's wanted to be since the very beginning. As a deep-voiced narrator says exactly what Po said in the first movie,
"Legend tells of a legendary warrior whose kung fu skills were the stuff of legend."
And Po walks into that restaurant all dramatic. When he enters, everyone drops their drinks. Their eyes go wide open in shock. They all stand up and gather around the Dragon Warrior as there is suspenseful silence. Finally, a bunny says, "Oh mighty spiritual leader, what has brought you here?" Everyone eagerly awaits Po's response. After even more suspenseful silence, Po closes his eyes, inhales, everyone looks at him in awe, and he says, "My tummy," while his stomach is rumbling. He's still the goofball he always was, regardless of his success. Just like the fake out in Kung Fu Panda 3. Po, on his spiritual journey, does as told and bestows upon the people he encounters the wisdom he has acquired across the previous movies, about how there is no secret ingredient and you should be the best you can be. But right after he exits the restaurant with a full stomach, a little bunny approaches him, terrified with a little bruise on her head. Master Po, he's destroyed our village. He's destroyed our village. Who has? I don't know his name. What does he look like? He's a snow leopard. Could it be Tai Lung? Or someone else? Someone much worse. After that comedic opening, let's get to the actual plot of this movie. Holy sh*! It's impossible to write a Kung Fu Panda 5 because 1. Po's character arc is complete and giving him any further development will make it feel overextended, and 2. Zen will have to be the Dragon Warrior, which absolutely nobody will want to see. I can literally sense the 12-year-olds clicking off this video. And 3. Po is the spiritual leader, meaning he can't go on any quests to defeat villains himself. After all my months of fixing movies, I've never encountered something this difficult. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. And spoiler alert, I was able to solve all 3 of them. Since Po is so majestic and spirity, he decides he can no longer fight battles and save people like he used to. Someone else has to do it, because what happens when Po eventually passes away? Nobody else will have the capabilities to protect the world. That's why he needs to train someone. So he decides to go back to the Valley of Peace and train Zen. Now, this time, her character will actually grow and evolve like a real Kung Fu Panda character, so people will hate her less. Now, during the training, Zen does terribly and keeps getting distracted by her old habits of stealing and other shenanigans like messing with fireworks. Now, Po does the exact same thing Shifu did to him. He finds a new creative way to train Zen, unlike normal training. It would be like Shifu's drills, but instead of food, it's gold or shiny artifacts. It would truly be amazing to see Po pass on the tradition, and this will truly show that the student has become the master. More of what I mentioned in the first part of the video. Meanwhile, just like in Kung Fu Panda 1, Tigress and the Furious 5 think Po's decision is stupid. Why would he waste time training someone when an entire village is under the control of an evil villain? I mean, just defeat the villain and then do the training, right? Because who knows what all the mysterious snow leopard is doing to those poor innocent people? But Po doesn't listen and doesn't even bother to give an explanation like most wise masters do. That's why Tigress and the 5 once again decide to venture off to that village and fight the snow leopard without the Dragon Warrior. When they arrive, the snow leopard is revealed to be Tai Lung's father? It's backstory time. They said Master Oogway was a warlord and conqueror, but gave us very little detail about what he has conquered or warlorded. Adding to what I mentioned earlier, when there is a conqueror, there is always a conquered. Once upon a time, there were two alliances, the Turtle Alliance and the Leopard Alliance. The Leopard Alliance had the gift of terrible weather, and one month there was constant storms and earthquakes that caused an insane famine because all the farms and crops were destroyed. So everyone in the Leopard Alliance was very hangry. The Turtle Alliance had enough food but refused to share because what if they get earthquakes and they starve? They need their surplus. So the Leopard Alliance attacked the Turtles and stole some of their farms. The Turtle Alliance got super pissed and waged an all-out war on the Leopards. And because the Leopards were damaged by their weather, they lost the fight and his people were captured and poorly treated. So he seeks revenge for that. And why did he wait so long and abandon his child?
I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my boy!
Well, he wanted to wait until Master Oogway went to the spirit realm because he knows he can't beat him. But then, Po became the Dragon Warrior, and since he beat so many other powerful villains, Tai Lung's father again cowered and thought he couldn't beat him. Now that Po is retired and the new Dragon Warrior is stupid, that's the perfect window of opportunity for him. And he didn't abandon Tai Lung. He saved Tai Lung and sent him to a better world because his nation was captured and living very poorly because of Master Oogway, like I mentioned earlier. So giving him a new life in a better world, being trained by a kung fu master would be the best thing for him. And on top of all that, Tai Lung was good at kung fu because he has his father's genetics, meaning that his father is even deadlier, making him an even better villain. And that is perfectly demonstrated when the Furious Five confront him and get their butts whooped all together by Tai Lung's father. He beats them up super easily, like Darth Vader in that one Star Wars scene. Meanwhile, we still have these idiots training. Zen feels disappointed and feels that she isn't ready to fight Tai Lung's father because all she is a tiny weak thief. She wasn't able to stop her habit even with Po's training. There's no hope. She's always going to be this pathetic dopamine junkie child, just like how Po felt in the first movie. But Tai Lung's father is coming to invade the Valley of Peace, so she has no choice. When the final confrontation happens, Tai Lung's father says, "Where's the Dragon Warrior?" And the same shenanigan that Tai Lung did to Po in the first movie. After the usual childish trash talk, Tai Lung's father looks at Zen, and Zen looks at Tai Lung's father. After an intense staring contest, they begin the final fight. Zen keeps dodging his blades, but eventually gets surprise kicked in the chest and falls down. As Tai Lung's father is about to finish her off, he raises his blades. Zen slowly closes her eyes, takes a deep breath, and says, "Just get it over with." And Zen gets stabbed. But wait a minute, the father's blades are plastic, because Zen became the best she could be and used her stealing abilities to pickpocket his knives on his way here, and replaced them. Even though she couldn't break her bad habit, she used it for something good this time. She took a bad part of her, didn't remove it, but changed it, which is the entire moral of the Kung Fu Panda series. Take your personality, mold it into something great, not try to get a different one. Become the best you, not a different you. Then Zen takes out the real knives and throws them at the father's feet. And while he's immobilized, Zen stands up and does the Wuxi finger hold on him. She looks, and Po is standing hidden in the corner, and Po nods his head, as Zen then says skadoosh and sends him straight to the spirit realm. What an ending! And after that, everyone is happy and Po bows to Zen. Po realizes the Valley of Peace is safe and his work here is done. He can now finally rest as he goes to the spirit realm, just like Master Oogway, and the cycle continues. If you enjoyed me writing Kung Fu Panda 5, then you would love my Kung Fu Panda 4 rewrites. So click on one of these videos here.